farm and farm and farm, grow tall with their cores, and then just hammer the opponents with a lot of items in your face. At yun ang usually na ginagawa ng Cignal Ultra Wars. Like, kind of feel that way. Parang there's a time where Cignal Ultra Wars let go of the driver's seat, of the wheel at a certain point. And that should not be happening if you're playing the Kimi type of composition.
Yun nga eh. So, with that being said, I think it's right for Epro here to take out the Valier, which I think was very good in the hands of Mlbb in Game 1. Yeah. And the Ling here, I think this is just safety. This is an active ban. They might be trying to cook up something on their side since they are on the play. Sila yung unang pipili. Meron silang dibs sa kung anong gusto nilang core. So they're taking out the lane to keep their backline safe. On the side of the Warriors though, Selena and Farsa once more being respected.
Kufra.
I think this Farsa is really a top ban material ngayon. Nakita natin yung mga changes with Farsa, and if you give it to anyone at all, sobrang nag-fit kasi siya sa kahit anong lineup. I mean, damage, a little bit of CC, and good positioning, good reach. Kahit anong composition, pasok na pasok in Farsa. It's like a Chango, pero mas targeted yung kanyang mga nukes. Kasi
with CC and mobility.
With mobility as well. Woo! So, that's interesting. And one thing na kailangan natin i-take note kung bakit sobrang sikat itong Farsa is yung kanyang wings by wings.
Bruno.
It is wings by wings, yung kanyang pag-traverse. Yep. It gives you that kind of movement speed so that you can transfer from camp to camp in terms of jungle, tsaka lane to lane, which then allows Farsa to get a lot of farm and also transfer from one farming pattern to a fight, for example.
Yep, she can just do it on the flick of a switch.
Exactly.
A press of a button.
Ranger.
Here we see now first pick on the side of the Epro squad. It is going to be Kufra alongside Ranger and Lolita. And this is a statement. They're building their front line.
Yeah.
Tapos medyo safe pick dito on the side of the Granger. Again, one of the few marksmen that's valid in this meta right now.
So now, the Granger is a problem para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors kasi mapapaisip ka dito, how are you gonna deal with this Granger? Kasi meron dalawang approaches. One is to kill the Granger outright, pierce the backlines, kill the Granger, get Fusion, get your Assassin Selkert, get Ling, for example. And the other approach is to tank up the damage. Kung ka ng high loss, mag-revitalize ka, tanggapin mo yung damage ng Granger and hope for the best. And this time, Cignal Ultra Warriors, we haven't seen the approach yet, but I guess they will fight fire with Kimi going up against this Granger.
Okay.
Even when Kufra and Lolita exist, nag-Kimi pa rin sila. This is dangerous for Cignal Ultra Warriors.
Dangerous, and they seem to be band-aiding their problem in Game 1.
Okay.
Game 1, they were lacking in late game, right? They were so strong in the early game. Pero ngayon, they're like, gawa tayo ng insurance policy.
Yeah.
Mag-Bruno rin tayo.
Yeah. And interestingly, this is a double marksman strategy.
Your team is
of course,
picking.
this Kimi will build up damage, magic damage. An interesting call to mga Cignal Ultra Warriors. This might be their last game of the season.
Possibly.
And they will give us double marksman strategy na usually will not work this way. I think kasi sobrang crucial sa isang double marksman strategy na makuha mo yung Granger. Because Granger can act up as your early game shots or your burst or your nukes.
Your team
in terms of physical.
Kimi and Granger could have been good.
Yeah.
But
Kimi and Bruno, this might be good. But I think that Cignal Ultra Warriors should be prepared for this. They will go all-in damage dito. Look at their composition. Makunat in a way ang Tams at Kufra, but this is nowhere near a tank.
Your team is picking.
Wow.
This has to be, you mean a Tams and an X-board?
Yeah.
This has to be a support X-board.
Support X-Borg and...
Support X-board, support Tams. One or the other. There's gotta be a way here na maging totoong frontline itong dalawang to.
Makes me wonder, what are their offlane options? Offlane options. I mean, their X-Borg and the Tams is there. How about your initiators? How about your tanks? Where will we go?
Rafaela.
Shades of a once well-known Cignal Ultra Warrior here, D. It is going to be Imba DJ's Rafaela. Let's look at the second phase ban. Baka naman this might explain as to why Cignal Ultra Warriors is going this way. They do pick... Epro takes out the Diggy.
Yeah.
Tapos yung respeto dito ng Warriors, yung Ren's Unitarisla, which was a very good meat shield earlier in Game 1. And for Epro, they do pick up the Masha, Renzio Classic, and as well the Esmeralda.
Wow, this is interesting. Because I think that really Cignal Ultra Warriors, ito na yung time na there's only the river card left sa isang poker game.
Yep, the very last one. And they
And
go
then
with the...
you know that you have parang one more for a full house or anything. And then you're not sure, but you put all your chips right now.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing, all in or nothing, go big or go home para Cignal Ultra Warriors. Not entirely a fan of it. Lalong-lalo na sa the way that they put this, there's no legit stuns on their side. Actually, no.
5 seconds till the
actual
enemy
stun on
reaches
their
the battle.
side.
Rafaela has it.
Smash them.
Ella does have it, but no hard
troops
lockdown.
That's it. No. It's a skill shot even.
And the thing about it, Bren Pro, napaka-standard na kanilang ipipick dito. Cignal Ultra Warriors, I hope that they brought something in the table that we haven't seen yet, because this might be their last game. We'll see as they move in with 3 members from the 4 members from the left side.
All five in mid, and they are gonna go for this invade. Ladies and gentlemen, this is game 2 in a best of 3. It's do or die for the Cignal Ultra Warriors squad. Again, very textbook for the side of Epro. Let's introduce our players. KLVJ as the Esmeralda, Renzio on his Masha. Si Raflisha naman ang kanyang Kufra, the championship hero. JP as the Granger, of course, Greed on that Lolita.
Now, on to Cignal Ultra Warriors. Design niya naman ngayon ang ating team Tets on this support export, Flap on this Bruno, and Ima DJ on this Rafaela support, and Esson on the offlane Thams. Isa na agad ang problema ngayon ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. Bren Pro able to give JP so much farm once again. This time Reflection jumps in, but he might be punished. But of course, that is Kufra. Kunat, and I think he activated the sprint, so that's why he was able to run away as well.
And of course, nice use of the bouncing ball to disengage.
Interesting now. For Cignal Ultra Warriors, meron silang karapatan maging super aggressive dito. I mean, if you look at their lineup, sobrang lambot, madaling patayin. But in terms of damage, nako, hindi nagbibiro itong lineup nila dito. Surely, pwede kang mag-jump dun sa backlines, but when somebody goes in from Bren Pro at nag-focus pa yung Cignal Ultra Warriors, anybody will melt.
But again, it's that use of the focus fire.
Yeah.
I think you can call that Cignal Ultra Warriors lineup. It's focus fire.
Yeah.
It's essentially
I like
just choose one hero, and your mission is to take that hero out
Yeah.
and then move on to the next target. Which is true because ang AoE lang talaga nila dito ay ang X-Borg with the fire flame missiles and of course Tam's Contract Inferno.
Yeah.
Yun lang.
So, we'll see. Kanina, ang kanilang explosive combo was the Valir export. This time sa Tam's export. So much damage that you can deal. Of course, Bruno is there. Well, again, ang pinaka-problema lang naman talaga ng Cignal Ultra Warriors is sino yung haharap dito sa Granger and sa Esmeralda. I guess their way of dealing with that is to just escape the damage as soon as much as possible.
Flap dealing so much damage onto JP. JP gonna have to back out here. And now they are gonna force the issue. Take out this turret. You were saying na hindi nila haharapin yung damage.
No. They will try to dodge it as much as possible kasi mobile naman yung mga heroes nila dito. So try to evade that kasi medyo full-on skill shots naman ng Bren Pro. And then try to
Turtle resurrecting
damage
soon.
them. You know, if a word exists. You know what? Mas marami kaming damage sa'yo. Yeah, siguro harapan tayo, pero mas mauna ka mamamatay kaysa sa akin.
And I think what you're trying to go for is yung overload. Yung overload na lang nila. Pipilitin nila. And here we see
nice
DJ with the force defense. And here comes Tets with the last insanity onto the Felicia and KLVJ. And here we go. The dance has begun. Tets gonna go down here with that jump. KLVJ with the kill. Flap as well. But Esson is going to take out the Esmeralda. Renzio going to force the issue here. Down goes 2-4-2. That is going to be Raflisha being traded out for the Bruno.
You know what? Ang nangyari dito is super great, but Cignal Ultra Warriors already with a very good initiation. But, and this is such a, sabihin natin malaking problema sa Cignal Ultra Warriors that they faced. They didn't have lockdown that time. Hindi nila na-hold down yung mga members ng Bren Pro, kaya medyo nakatakas at nakabawi pa yung Bren Pro. It's their biggest problem right now. If they want to go for kills, they have to assume that Bren Pro will fight head-on. But if you're Bren Pro, syempre di mo gagawin yan. You're always thinking on a strategic advantage this time.
Oh wow, synchronicity in effect, ladies and gentlemen. There goes KLVJ. Medyo mali, maganda yung pasok, pero pangit yung nangyari. JP taking so much damage here. Luminal blast by Greed hitting 2 members. Again, I was gonna say, KLVJ and Raflisha for perfect sync, Tyrant's Revenge and Falling Star Moon. Pero parang hindi sila nag-follow through.
You know, this is what we're talking about. I mean, papasok yung Bren Pro, pero papatay na dito Cignal Ultra Warriors. their damage is way too much. Overload the damage to counteract the initiation from Bren Epro. It sounds nice. Mahirap siyang i-execute and I'm sure not all teams can do that. If anything, guys, don't try this at home.
But they're doing it. Look at this.
Doing it.
They are up about 1,000, 2,000 gold, and they are pushing hard. After taking top, they are going to go for this buff steal, and now mid is in jeopardy for Bren Epro.
You can see some flashes of Cignal Ultra Warriors aggressiveness this time. You will assume that game number 2, they want to stay for tournament life. They should be holding back, but no, they choose to be aggressive this time. They jump in forward. Greed now in trouble, and Greed will go down. Oh, Rapesha jumping in forward now. Only dalawa din with the ultimate. Pero kita mo naman yung damage from Cignal Ultra Warriors. Instantly napaback, but of course, the Esmeralda in there. Wow, what a nice snipe mula sa Bren Epro.
Kill VJ with the Falling Star Moon, taken out Flap, and this might be the breathing space Epro needs. But there's Rapesha with the Tyrant's Revenge coming in. No follow-up with the Rage, still on cooldown. This defense is going to be monumental, mga kaibigan. They really need this. Epro needs this mid turret. If this goes
Turtle
down, this
resurrecting
opens up so
soon.
much of the map for Epro to take the very first Lord of the game after this turtle take. And it looks like, Cignal Ultra Warriors.
Yeah.
It looks like this is a Warriors game once again.
First game, 16,000 in the back, almost 17. And nakakuha na lang.
First two turtles.
First two turtles, indeed. Nice knife na naman mula kay Refresh dito. And again, synchronization. Napakaganda chase up, but the damage is slowing too much. Para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors na Flesha. 1-2 fall at mag-aabol pa ang Cignal Ultra Warriors. They lost na Flesh the Rafaela, but it's not yet done. They jump in with Eson in there. Nakakuha pa ng additional kill ang Cignal Ultra Warriors. And this is such an interesting tactic para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors. Hindi nga to classic. Ang classic kasi na mindset for MOBA, more stands, more crowd control, more chance of winning, but
Yes.
this time more damage ang kanilang ginagawa.
Yeah, they don't care. They're just going to lay down the numbers. By the numbers sila eh.
By the numbers, boys.
Yung stun, walang numero yun eh. If it has numbers, they want it.
Yeah.
And this looks like the lineup to do it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home.
Don't try this at
Kahit
home.
5 man kayo, kailangan yung practicein, and it looks like Coach Bluffsy has the formula down.
Yeah. Iba na ang approach dito ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. And this is what you need if you want to come back from a slump, right? Conference 2, really bad for Cignal Ultra Warriors. Season finale, they were given this chance because of the points that they accumulated all throughout the whole season. And hindi nila take for granted itong chance na binigay sa nila. Game 1, they almost won it, but they lost it. Tingnan natin game number 2 if they can hang on to the speed.
To be honest, the comeback potential really was on the side of Bren Epro in Game 1. I gotta give him that. The hyper carry Bruno, they had it in the bag. Itong Cignal Ultra Warriors ngayon, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, meron silang insurance policy. If they really want to go late game, they can.
Yeah.
And it looks like Epro, their spike here has to happen in the mid game. But it looks like Eson was caught out. Contra Inferno is
Sustain.
gonna be enough to sustain him for a few seconds.
No way.
But it might not be enough. JP taking him out. Point blank, but
Push
check
to
out
beat
bottom.
up! Oh, the turrets will melt this time. Naku po, kailangan nyo na mag-recall ngayon. And that's gonna be an inhibitor down. No Cignal Ultra Warriors, may greedy mo sila mag-overstep sa last insanity gonna be used. Tatlo yung nahuli. Oh my goodness, Cignal Ultra Warriors! Damage! Tons of damage! This Cignal Ultra Warriors squad, pupunta sila sa gym. They're gonna lift all the heavy stuff in there. They won't care about the reps. It's all about the